Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the video. I hope the lighting is okay. It's so hard to tell, it's literally the worst. Yeah, welcome to the video. I'm just gonna do my makeup now because I have loads of videos that I need to film and I'm really good. I just keep putting them off, you know, it's really just excellent. So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup. I have got some new bits I think, so I may as well, and I will just chat to you while I go. It's broken. I've used it like twice. Fully broken. Very dark, so I'm only going to use a bit, but I haven't used it in a few days and I kind of feel like it. And this is nearly gone. I'm going to have to get another one actually. Bourgeois Healthy Mix in the shade. I've bought the shade like 3 times and I still can't remember. Light beige. And I never remember where to check the shade either. This is nearly gone, so I have to do the same thing. So I'll just mix them together. Treat myself to a little concoction. I actually haven't been mixing my foundations in ages. I used to always do that, but I've just been, to be honest, I'm wearing the bare minimum makeup, so yeah. I want to do something different and exciting, I feel like, but also I don't want to spend all day. Oh, I should have used prior, but look, you live and you learn, don't you? I have fake tan on my face actually as well, so I don't really need that much. My skin was so bad over the last while. I had so many horrible spots like under the skin, if you get me. So it's only like back to normal now, but I still have a few like scabs around them. So yeah, I need to do something about that. I actually really like this foundation as well though, but I wanted lighter colour because, like, as you can tell, this one's pretty dark. It's like you need to have so much tan on, and like, who wears dark tan anymore when we don't go anywhere? So I feel like I haven't done makeup relaxed, you know. I've only done like a little quick short makeup for the last while, so I like this concealer a lot, but the colour I don't like that much. It's nice and light, but I wish it was more yellowy kind of. So I think I was getting a shade that someone had recommended and they didn't have it, so I got like close to it, but obviously it's not bad, it's not great, but the formula is really nice. So it's Revolution Conceal and Define, full coverage conceal and contour. What shade did I get? C5. It's like a little bit of it goes such a long way, so I've put way too much on, but it's good and it's cheap. So cheap, I'm pretty sure. Just wet my beauty blender. So yeah, today is such a dull day outside. It's been raining and it's been nice for the last while, so it's really like noticeably dark and really cold as well. It hasn't been that warm the last few days. It's definitely got colder, but it's like really cold today. I'm like freezing. I have the heating on for the second time today. See, it's a bit pinky, isn't it? But it's fine when it's blended out. It's not bad, but just, you know, not ideal, but it's good. It's good for coverage, you know. So there we go. I've got like 20 hauls to film after this because I've been slacking on recording them, and I've clearly not been slacking on my online spending, so yeah. I'm just thinking I should have thought of like an exciting topic or something to talk about today, or ask for questions for Q&A, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? I just kind of decided to record this out now where I was planning on doing my hauls, but I wasn't planning on recording Get Ready With Me, so I just said fuck it, I'll do it, but didn't think it through. So stuff will just come to me as I go, you know. As it does. Always. Fine, stay there then. Oh god, it's the worst. Okay, what am I doing? This new Pixie palette. A palette. Oh, my makeup bag is not present. That's why I'm missing like everything. Right, got it. Oh, I just got this. I want to use this actually. I haven't used it properly. I used like a smidge of it just to see what it was like, but like it didn't properly. So here it is. It's meant to be like this Chanel bronzer that everyone loves. So my posture is atrocious. It's €5 on Pennies Bronze Whip. Took me ages to get this. My friend Aoife found it one day in Pennies in Dundrum and she picked me one up because she knew I wanted it, and she got one for herself as well, I think. So here I am. Actually kind of in the mood for a bit of contour. Haven't seen myself looking gorgeous in ages. I've kind of forgotten how gorgeous I can be, do you know, that kind of way. I'm messing. It's actually very nice. Really, it blends really easily and the colour is nice as well. I don't wet my beauty blender with water, I just literally spray it because I'm so lazy. It's not even normal. But I am who I am. Can't change me. Literally sat down and was like, oh, like I've got tan on my face, so like I may as well just do the bare minimum makeup, like, you know, I'll just cover up a few things with a bit of concealer. I don't really need foundation. Then I was like, nah, I'll just record a Get Ready With Me. So then I decided to go all out pretty much. And sure, why wouldn't I? I'm gonna do soap bars and everything. My hair is so greasy though, which is really gonna let me down. But I'm gonna leave it till tomorrow. I've decided. I should have washed it like yesterday, maybe even the day before, but look, I may as well leave it till tomorrow now because tomorrow's Friday, so what can you do? I'm so happy that James and Karis are pregnant. I literally can't. I was just watching the video where she tells him she's pregnant. I can't deal. It's too cute. I love pregnant people and babies. So precious. Okay, so I'm gonna use this blush. Looks like quite a nice colour. Jesus, that brush is wet. Don't usually wet my brush for that. I usually wet it for highlighter, but I just wasn't thinking there obviously, and sprayed my brush because I literally can't seem to multitask. What a failure of a woman, me. So yeah, now it's cream blush. Oh, I actually do have a gorgeous blush that I might use now actually. You've just reminded me. Fine, okay. If you're gonna beg me, fine then. I'll use my cream blush. Oh, I cleaned up my makeup. I'll never find it. I'll never find it. Where did I put it? It's gonna annoy me. Now I want it desperately. Oh, maybe it's in here. Yeah. Flormar Liquid Illuminator, and it's meant to be a dupe of one of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, and that's way too much. You need like the littlest bit, but as usual, I literally don't understand how to not use way too much, so here I am once again using way too much. Maybe I will just ask you guys for a few questions and then I'll just answer. Even if a few come in, I'll just answer a few, just to make it more exciting. Okay, so we'll leave them for a few and we will resume. It's gorgeous, isn't it? a lovely glow. My roots are starting to get bad already. But when my hair is clean, I like don't have roots. It's only when it's like greasy. If I put dry shampoo in it, they'd be gone. Yesterday my hair was greasy and I put dry shampoo in it and I literally had no roots. It's crazy. Now I'll go in with some powder blush. I just love blush. I just can never have enough, to be honest. I don't even know which is like what they are. Sun swept, sun kissed. Sun kissed is the shade I'm using. This smells so nice from this. It's Mario Badescu facial spray, and this one is in aloe, chamomile and lavender, and I have the other ones as well. I got like a set with the 3 of them. I think there is only 3. There's another cucumber one, and then there's like a rose water as well. They're all so nice, but I actually adore this one. I love spraying it on my face after I've done like skincare routine and I'm getting into bed. Bit of relaxing lavender. It's just the best. You can't beat it. Oh my god, there's a contact lens stuck to this, and it's literally flattened. Surely not. Oh well. So I might use some of this to contour a bit. Also got this new bronzer from Be Bold. It's their Big Bold bronzer and it's really good. It's huge. So I'm going to use a bit of that. They also sent a kabuki brush, but this Bella Bianca one's near me, so I'm just going to use that. And use it to blend in all my contour. And I'll contour my nose a bit. Now, time for my soap brows. So I literally have this bar soap that's going gorgeous, but it's like a clear soap pretty much, and I just need my brush. Here we go. So this is the type of brush that I like to use. It's got loads of dried up soap in it now, but what can you do? And then I'll just spray the brush and spray the soap a good bit, and then just like la 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 la. I just have to like set it up kind of. My brows are really out of place. I had them laminated and it was really handy, but they're not anymore, so they're really out of place now. I feel like they're really downwards, like naturally. You have to be generous with the soap, like, or else it doesn't really work. I haven't even filled these in. I just have them tinted. I might go in and fill in some gaps, but to be honest, I don't know, sometimes it's too easy to go like overboard, so I kind of just like doing them like this and leaving them. Done. Okay, let's check if we've got any questions, shall we? Okay, so there's one here that's actually really good to start off with. So, how did you get the confidence to start your Insta and YouTube channel? So, I'd say, to be honest, I never really like was waiting until I had the confidence. Like, I never knew that I would. I don't know, it's hard to explain to you. I started my Instagram a long time ago, but like it was quite different. Like I wasn't really like into it like I am now. Started off like really slowly. So I started off having like a little blog and I just take a few outfit pictures for that and stuff, and then kind of just kept going, and I just kind of got more into Instagram when Instagram got more popular for like outfit pictures and stuff, and then I like gradually just kind of got a YouTube channel. I don't even know why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like I wasn't a huge YouTube watcher like back then. I watch more YouTube now, I'd say. Actually no, I did watch good, but I used to watch like Loz Curtis and stuff like that, and I remember her, Sarah Ashcroft, Charlotte Fisher. I followed like all of them on Instagram. They were like the first few people who I started following probably. And yeah, I don't know what, like why did I think I would have a YouTube channel? I don't know why, because I was pretty shy and like unable to talk to people when I was younger, so it's not like, it's not in me, like I'm not like really like out there and really bubbly, but for some reason I just felt like I wanted people to get to know me, if you get me. And it's obviously a lot easier on like a YouTube channel to like show your personality and whatever. And yeah, I just really wanted to. I don't know why, I felt like something was like pushing me to, and I don't know, I must have just, I honestly don't remember being like, I can't remember like a certain person really inspiring me, and I can't remember being like, oh, I'd be good at that or whatever. Like I actually don't know how or why I started it, but I started it years ago and I wasn't like consistent at all. I'm still not even bloody consistent really now, but yeah, I just started it kind of. I'm very like impulsive, like I will just start things that day without thinking them through too much. Like I started recording it on my webcam. I just was like, I'll just make do, I'll just start now. And yeah, I recorded it on the webcam on my laptop, my first like 5 videos I'd say. And then I got a camera for Christmas, I think, pretty soon after. But yeah, and I think I actually used like a really old like digital camera that was so bad, it was only like square, it didn't even fit the shape of YouTube. Used that a few times and it was genuinely worse than my webcam. And yeah, I think I used my phone a bit as well, and I use my phone most of the time now because my camera is broken. But yeah, I don't know, I don't actually know, like no, I wasn't really embarrassed because I didn't know that people got slagged for doing stuff like that. I don't know, I didn't really care. I've never really cared that much about what people thought about me, if you get me. Like I don't really think it through that much, and I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. I never really have that much. Like maybe when I was younger I probably cared a lot, but I feel like I just kind of got to a stage, like probably the end of secondary school, where I just was like, I have nothing really to lose, and I wasn't even doing it to get anything out of it. I don't really know why I was doing it, but I just felt like I should, if you get me. And I still don't really know what my real like purpose is in doing it, but I just know that I never stop. It's such a weird thing. I feel like nearly everyone else, when they answer that question, is like, I just used to watch YouTube videos and enjoy watching them, and I just wanted to do them myself, and I'd like imagine myself doing them and stuff, but I just never, I don't know, I just wanted to. I actually don't know, but here we are. It's so weird, isn't it? And yeah, I don't know, but if you're looking for advice, I'd say just go for it. Like, you've nothing to lose, and if you want to do it, like, and you feel like it's for you, then who cares what people think? Am I even answering the question anymore, or am I just talking? Yeah, how did you get the confidence to start? So yeah, I just didn't think about it too much, to be honest. I think you just have to jump into these things and not overthink them. Like, I feel like people go years and years and they're like, oh, I wish I started earlier, but I kept thinking that I'd be slagged and all this stuff, and like this and that was putting me off, and I thought I had to get a camera and like all the equipment and stuff, and like none of it's necessary. Like, just start. That's my advice for like everything, just start. And I'm obviously not like there yet with any of my stuff. I'm still like in the early stages with everything that I'm working on, I'd say, but it started, to get me. like what I mean is like I don't have all the good equipment or anything now even, but I'm just, you just have to keep going. And everything kind of just comes with time. Like you need to just practice. Do you get me? Like I feel like my first, I don't even know how many YouTube videos were literally like practice. Do you get me? And I wouldn't even delete them because I'm just like, who cares if someone goes back and watches them? Like that's my journey, if you get me. Like everyone kind of has to just figure stuff out and like learn, and your first ones aren't going to be gorge. Like I was looking up pictures of Lydia Elise Millen's house the other day because I wanted to show Connor something from her house, and loads of like pictures of her from years ago on like her blog came up, and her style and everything was just so different now, but like that was gorge at the time. Do you get me? So like you shouldn't really be embarrassed like that. Like I thought that it was good enough to put out there at the time, so I have to either learn from my mistakes or else it was gorge at the time. Do you get me? And things just get bad with age. So yeah, like I wouldn't be embarrassed. Just my advice is literally, who cares? It's your life. It's literally your life. Like why would you let other people's thoughts stop you from doing something that you want? Do you get me? So if you want something, you have to just do it, and that's it. There's no point in like waiting around. Like what are you gonna get from just waiting until you have the confidence to, or whatever, or waiting until you've got a bloody ring light and this, that, the other? Like what if you make one video and you hate it? Like why would you wait until you've got everything? Like just try it out, and just who cares? Like if it works out, great. If it doesn't, who cares? Like things fail and it's fine, and it doesn't matter. You just have to do them sometimes. And also, even if it isn't for you, at least you've tried it, and you won't be sitting around thinking, oh, I would love to try that, I think I'd be really good at that, or whatever, because you've just done it, you know, you've completed it. So yeah, that's my advice. If you think you could have a gorge, ooh, I love that colour, I might do that colour on my eyes. Yeah, if you think you would bring a lot of fab styling information to people, or whatever, beauty information, whatever your thing is, to Instagram or YouTube or both, then just do it. Like why wouldn't you? We need you. There's room for everyone, literally. So next question is random question, but any tips for managing stress in secondary school? So I'd say no matter how busy you feel like you are, still keep up sports or gym or whatever your things are outside of school. Keep exercising. Like I went to the gym most days after school, and it definitely helped me. And like walks in the evening, walks at the weekend. If you're like busy coming up to the leaving cert or whatever, and you feel like you've got no time, you still have time for like walks. Like take breaks, and do still see your friends, and do still do stuff. Like none of it's the end of the world, and I feel like unless you literally need every single point that's out there, don't take it too seriously. Like I'm not saying obviously don't put work in, of course do, but don't like let it make you miserable or ruin your mental health. Like just know that it's not the end of the world, and honestly, like doesn't mean everything. Obviously work hard. Like I feel like you should work hard at everything in your life, but definitely don't let it affect your mental health. Like there's so much pressure put on kids in school, and honestly they should focus a lot more on mental health, and they might nowadays, because obviously everything's getting better with dealing with stuff like that, but really you need to learn those kind of life skills. So yeah, that's probably my best advice. Just keep up your other stuff. Don't stop playing sport if you play sport, or going to the gym because you feel like you don't have the time to. You can always make time for stuff like that makes you feel good, and do stuff that makes you feel good, like meeting up with your friends or whatever, going shopping with your mom at the weekend, whatever it is. Just don't give up things that you like, because life is short, honestly. And also, don't stress over if you don't know what you're going to do after school, because it will all work out. Honestly, trust me. I literally forced myself into deciding, and I was lucky that it worked out and I went into a course that I liked, but I literally rushed into it and just was like, I have to pick something because I was put under pressure. So don't be doing that. Obviously you have to decide, and I get it, like you are put under pressure, you've no choice really, but at the same time, do what you want to do. Like, it's not the end of the world. If you want to do a PLC, don't do a college course that you don't want to do just because you feel like you should do it, or you feel like people will judge you if you don't do it. Like, just do what you want to do. That's the most important thing. And the other thing that I would say is to manage stress, keep talking to your friends, like, and family. Don't hold stress in. Like, if you're stressed over something to do with school or whatever, tell your friends and your family, and they're like, your friends are probably stressed about the same things as well, so I wouldn't be worrying. Don't worry. And I'd say the best thing for not being stressed is just being organized. Like, honestly, there's nothing better than just feeling on top of things. Just like plan your time, get organized. That's the biggest tip, because I didn't know how important it was to plan. I was actually pretty good at time management in school because I had a lot to cram in and stuff, and I just got good at it. But that is like the best tip. Just manage your time, like plan out everything, get up early on the weekends and just get stuff done so that you can relax a bit at the weekend and stuff, because you need time off. And yeah, just plan like everything. Like, literally sit down and plan your week on a Monday evening, and it will help you so much. That's what I do now. I just plan everything so much. So yeah, I need to hurry up and finish my makeup now, because I'm gonna run out of memory on my camera now any minute. So such a pity my hair looks like this, isn't it? I'm gonna just tie it in a ponytail, I think, so that it's a bit nicer. Or will I just do like a nicer bun? Maybe I'll do a nicer bun. And this is so blunt, it's literally scratching the lip off me. Ha. So yeah, here is the finished look. Hope you can see it better in this camera. Sometimes it's hard to see it in my GoPro. Imagine being me using GoPro for a makeup vid. What am I like?